Okay, so let's take a look at how to use Quantmod package in R. So first thing that we are going to do is open RStudio. So I have RStudio installed already and I will use that to install Quantmod package. There is also one more package that we will take a look at, which is TTR, right? So let me resize the RStudio. Let me close the file. Now the thing is, I will have to create new R script, and before that I will just go to tools and install packages. Right now here what I will do is I will type in Quantmod and then click install, and within console you can see the progress of this installation. So we'll also install TTR package, which is used in case of technical indicator. So while checking out one of the example in Quantmod, we will use TTR package as well. Right now that Quantmod is successfully installed, we can go to tools, install packages, TTR. So another package installed, click install, and here you will find the progress of installation of this particular package, right? And now that we have created a new R script, here I can use library, and within that I will call for Quantmod. Also we will call for library TTR, right? So like two packages we are going to call. Meanwhile, first thing we will take a look at is Quantmod package is specifically used for financial analysis and charting, or for take indicators, and also to get your financial modeling, right? So one of these users you can try out Quantmod, right? So for all of this, what I can do is I will go from the process of selecting one of the symbol for stock, then you will get its data, and then you will proceed further with charting and take indicator, right? So we'll open our browser and NYC stock symbols, right? So what we can do is listing directory for New York Stock Exchange, right? So here as you can see we have variety of stocks listed under symbol. As you can see, Armada, ATA, Ares. Then we can keep scrolling for more. So here you can see Airbnb. So we'll pick one of that. So Airbnb. We'll go to our RStudio. Here I will use get symbols, right? So second function, and here I will use double quote and pass Airbnb, right? And within head of that data I will again pass the Airbnb, right? So now let's run this and see what it will show. So we managed to run these two libraries. Next we will get symbol. We got the Airbnb. Then we will check first data for Airbnb. So open, high, low, close, volume and adjustment for data from 2020 is being posted here, right? The date is given here. Within console you can even check out. Now we also generated one data frame. Let's try and view this. Let me make it full screen for you. Here you see total 556 entries in 6 columns. So it starts with 2020. I suppose it will go up to yesterday's date, right? So like 3 year worth of data from February to February, and you got that through simple calling of symbols and getting that data in header, and it structuredly given you back this data. Right now you can also manually specify this, like say if you just mention the symbol and then say if I use like from and equals to, and within single quote you can see 2022 01-01, then 2 equals to within single quote 2023, then -01, then -01. Let's try and see that 1 year of data. So if I click on get symbols and run, it will give us that data. Here you can see within our data frame we have that total range. We can get the head, and here also it kind of give you in a short first few rows of that data. So if I click on data frame, it should show you something like this. So starting from 2022 and all the way down to 2022 30. So 31st and 1st being holidays, that data is excluded, but other than that we got the data, right? So pretty much handy on that term, right? So let me just move on to other things like getting previous year's data by creating a data frame for that. So I use AAPL and then I will call last function, give it the symbol, and within 1 year worth of data, right? And now what I can do is I can go to head of this data and then pass AAPL or maybe ABNB, right? So let's try and get that. So this should be Apple, right? Airbnb is for Airbnb, right? So let's run this. You can get all the symbols and choose your favorite company if you want. So here we have like APL as well. So let me rename this again Airbnb, and let's run this, right? So this time the data is updated again, right? So past 1 year, and we have that data, right? So we managed to learn how to get the data and how to get its data frame through head function for you to view. You are kind of limited with console output, considering anything more than few rows it will try and strip that. So you will have to create your data frame or tabular structure as it is. Right now next comes the charting part. Your Quantmod function has option for chart series, right? So you have like chart series function here and here A, B and B, right? And let me remove this previous function, let it get the data from current, right? So type I will choose the chart, in this case would be line chart I want, right? Then I also want subject to be on last year 2022. I'll have to put it in quotes, right? Then also theme equals to chart theme, right? So let me try and see chart theme here where we have like white theme, right? So we will take a look at that part. So let's run this, and you have your chart below, right? You get the output from specific timeline here, January 3 to December 1st, right? And apart from that we can make few changes, Like say if you want to use subset instead of subject, I will choose subset, right? So subset equals to 2022. So I will try and take a look at the difference. Notice the difference here. Right now, the another thing I will do is I will try and mention a specific month. So say if I want this for 22 March, and if I get that, you will get from 1st March all the way to 29th, all the holidays excluding, right? So you get the option to choose a subset of year or specific month, right? Now if I want to turn the type of the chart from line to candlestick, I can do so. So simply select line and use candlestick, and then again run this, and you will have change in type as candlestick, right? Now there is also one more thing which is called bar chart. So I will replace candlestick with bar and then run again, and you will have that within your chart as well. Also there is one more option where you can let your function choose. So I will select auto and run this, and you have that change here as well, right? Now we can move on to the next thing, which is going to be the technical indicator that uses our current charting option, right? So we will keep this as is without making much changes. Everything we will keep. We will add chart simple moving average or EMA option, like those two options for the technical indicators we will try out, right? So for that we make use of TTR, right? TTR will allow you to use add SMA, give it your number of columns 30, and then on 1, right? And then make the column blue, right? And if I run this, you will get your moving average with SMA. Similarly, there is EMA, and for that we will replace this, keeping the data same. I'll just change SMA to EMA, right? And let's run the code, right? And you will see the difference, right? So pretty much simple indicator I have tried. You can go even for deeper and more complex set of changes in order to plot your typical candlestick charts and for different type of monthly or yearly data, and check the output for multiple type of stocks, right? So for that we are making use of Quantmod package, right? So hope you go through all of this and try this on your own.